let's predict every game for the SEC in the 2025 season. So if you know the drill already, we got the playoff predictor website up, and we're going to be predicting every single game for the ACC teams. And over here on the left, they will show the updated rankings of how the conference standings are playing out. So we'll go through here. For sake of being easy, for the most part, I'm picking all Power 4 teams, in this case ACC teams, to beat all the FCS, all the Power Group of 5 teams. Obviously, that won't all happen, but that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, Georgia Tech, Colorado. I think Colorado drops off a bunch this year off of losing elite talent, not only at the quarterback and Travis Hunter, but other wide receivers, defensive talent, all that stuff. Georgia Tech looks pretty good this year. I think their wide receiver group is really good. You got Jamal Haynes coming back. The wide receivers they got in the port, they did lose like Singleton, but they got like Eric Rivers, Dean Patterson, and then having Haynes came back. I think this team will be very good, very solid. At least the offense will be very potent. Tennessee, Syracuse. I think Tennessee just wins it. I think just the SEC talent is just better. I think Syracuse has some good positions. I don't hate Angeli coming in and starting, but I don't love it. And then also on the forefront, I think their wide receivers are pretty good. Bama, Florida State. I think Bama wins by a bunch. Clemson, LSU. If you watch the SEC video, you know what I thought about this. I'm riding with Clemson right now. We'll see if that changed at the start of the year, but yeah. Cal, Oregon State. Cal lost everybody. I mean, they lost all their running backs. This team is almost dead in the water, if you ask me. And they got, they got the Ohio State backup quarterback to come be their quarterback, and I don't think he's much. So I'm going to pick Oregon State. I think Hankerson and what's his name? Malik Murphy will do good. South Carolina, Georgia Tech. I think I picked South Carolina to win this game, and I do think they're better. Miami, Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame is the better team, and I think both these teams have question marks at quarterback, especially that first game. So give me Notre Dame. I think they're the best roster, personally. TCU, North Carolina. I like TCU better. I know they're going into North Carolina, but I think TCU's a good team this year. Okay, once again, we're going to be picking all the teams that theoretically should win. Okay. Nope. Okay. Duke, Illinois. I just did the Big Ten video. I'll post this probably later, but I just did the Big Ten video like 20, 30 minutes ago. I have Illinois winning. I think they're just the better team. Virginia, NC State. I'm going to tell you right now, listen up right now. I think Virginia is not that bad of a squad. I think they have a solid running back core, a very solid wide receiver core, and I don't know if the Nebraska kid or Chandler Morris is going to start at quarterback, but I think they're both great options. Chandler Morris has a ton of experience with the group of 5. NC State, though, I like their team. I think Hollywood Smothers is potentially a star in the making. I think CJ Bailey's also a star in the making, but Brom has very underperformed. So this could go either way. I don't think this will have any conference championship potential stakes on it. But I'll give NC State the nod just because they're bringing, like, Virginia has a transfer quarterback coming in. I think it might take some time. So I'll give NC State the nod there. I think I gave Baylor the win here. Or did I give SMU the win? Oh, no, I haven't even done that. I think Baylor's the better team. I think they win. But don't get me wrong. I think SMU can win this game 100%. I picked Michigan State to win this game. I picked Virginia Tech to win this game. Even though, like, their wide receiver core is not very good. They did get a good running back in from Bowling Green, Terrion Stewart. So I like that. And then I think BYU is way better than Stanford. Stanford's, I think, it'd be a feisty team at times, but they don't have enough to write home about. Their offensive line is, like, horrendous. NC State, Wake Forest. Wake Forest has a running back, and that feels about it. So don't really like Wake Forest this year. Syracuse should win that. I like Clemson way over Georgia Tech. Clemson is like 5-4 at the very least, 3 first-round picks next year. So I like them. Backyard brawl. I like Pitt better. I think Pitt's a better team. Eli Holstein looks good when he was healthy. Desmond Reed back. I think they're really good. Miami should win that. This would be a good game, but I think Duke's better team theoretically. Boston College is better than Stanford, and Minnesota should beat Cal. Clemson should win that. NC State Duke, interesting. I'm going to give Duke the nod there. They're home. I think Manny Diaz is a great coach, so I think he'll coach them to win that game. So I like that. Florida State should win. Georgia Tech. This game, I think I have SMU winning this game. This is the game. I like TCU. I really do. But I don't think they're better than SMU. I had SMU like 26, 27, 28 in my rankings. So, and I think they might be a top 25 team by the start of the year. So I like them better. I like North Carolina. I have Florida winning this game. I think Florida's a better team. Miami just worries me that they don't have a marquee running back that they can go to. I think their wide receivers are good, but I think they're a step down from what last year's was. And I think Carson Beck is the truth, but how healthy will he be? How ready will he be? And then also, I mean, Cam Ward was potentially the best quarterback last year. Like, is he going to be Cam Ward status? So I think across the board on those skill players, they're just a tick down, which I think could hurt a little bit. I still have them like 14th in my rankings, but I had Florida 10th, you know? So I think Virginia wins this game. Louisville should win this game. Then I'll pick Cal, even though they could lose that game. This is the first game people are going to hate, but it's okay. I think Virginia's better. I do. And I'm just going to be straight up. Florida State, I do like how they got, was it Deuce Robinson, Squirrel White. But my big issue is Thomas Castellanos. I just don't think he's a good quarterback at all. Period. He's a glorified runner. There's great wide receivers on that Boston College team, like Skeets or Skype, Bond. There's another guy too. And they just weren't utilized at all because he couldn't give them the ball unless it was like a comeback route, a slant, an out, like anything somewhat downfield he could not pass. So I don't think Thomas Castellanos is good. Now, he's coming back to link up with his old coach at UCF, Gus Malzahn, because Gus Malzahn's the OC here now. So maybe there are some good players on this team, better than last year, but not a fan of the running back room. I think wide receiver core is a little bit better, but not very good. And I think they're, honestly, I don't know if Thomas Castellanos is any better than DJU. I hate to say it. Virginia Tech, NC State. Give me NC State. I think this is the battle of the mid of the ACC right there. This is the game Pitt could win. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to pick Louisville to win, though, okay? Duke, Syracuse. Interesting. This is a very good matchup. I like this. I'll pick Syracuse because they're home, but Duke could win that game. They should win that game, and I like Georgia Tech. I think this could be a blowout. I think Miami wins. They win. I think SMU wins. I haven't really talked about SMU. I think SMU is really good. Jennings needs to turn the ball over less, but SMU has some really good wide receivers. They did lose like 3 out of their top 4 guys, but they still returned 1 guy, and then the guys they have behind, they have a freshman that's starting who I've watched some of his high school film, and he looks really good. I forget his name. The other freshman has been in my TikTok comments. Something Cooper or Cooper something. But yeah, no, their wide receivers look really good. I like them. Duke should win this game. Clemson, this could be a sneaky good game, but give me Louisville, and I just don't like Wake Forest this year. I think DeMond Claiborne's about their only guy on their team worth anything. They should win. I'll give Wake Forest one here, but pretty up in the air there. Pretty chalk. Good game here. I mean, whoever wins this game is now in the driver's seats. They're like, honestly, like if you lose this game, you're then like, I'm not going to say you're out of the conference championship race, but you're dang near close to it. So I think this week is super important for these two teams. I like Miami's team way better than Louisville's. Miami's I have like 14th or so on my rankings. But Louisville and Brown Ball, they just know, the Brown brothers know how to coach. And I'm going to go with Miami. I like Louisville. I don't really like Miller Moss, though. But they have, I mean, who's the running back? The crazy running back. Oh, gosh. Sorry. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, how am I forgetting this? I want to say Devin Neal, but that's not it. Isaac Brown. Freshman last year. He was insane. So, they could win this. They really could. North Carolina should be better. Boston College. I like Clemson better than SMU. Could SMU put up a fight? Yeah. But I like SMU better. Or Clemson better. Georgia Tech should win. Pitt versus Syracuse. This is an interesting one. I'm going to go with Syracuse at home. But don't get me wrong. Pitt could easily win that. Give me Virginia. And give me Florida State. I think Stanford could win that game though. Cal, Virginia Tech. Give me Virginia Tech. Syracuse, Georgia Tech. Give me Georgia Tech. I like them. NC State, Pitt. Give me Pitt. Give me Miami. I picked Virginia a lot in this so far. Let me pick a North Carolina at home, Louisville, and then SMU. Don't get me wrong, Virginia could win that game. Give me Syracuse. I like Syracuse in this spot. Boston College have no chance. Clemson should win. I think Florida State should win that game. Georgia Tech should win that game. This could be an actual NC State win. We'll come back to this, but I'll pick Georgia Tech now because I think they're better. Very good matchup here. The winner of this would be straight up in the driver's seat to go to the conference championship game. I think an upset happens here. I think SMU gets this one done at home. I like that. Pitt, Virginia, give me Louisville. What does the rankings look right now going into week 11? Virginia, bowl eligible. I like that. I think Virginia's super underrated this year. Yeah, I think it's about these 5 teams who are fighting for the spot here. Give me SMU, give me Clemson, give me Miami, give me Virginia again. Holy crap. Give me North Carolina, give me them. This game will decide who gets in. I think Clemson's just the better team. I think they're going to get their revenge on Louisville, unlike last year. I think they could go undefeated in conference play. So give me them. It sucks for Louisville. That knocks them down. Give me Georgia Tech. Give me Duke here. I give Virginia a lot of benefits of the doubt. Florida State, Virginia Tech. Give me Florida State. Virginia Tech could easily win that game though. Notre Dame, them. Give me, this would make him go bowl eligible. Where's NC State sitting? 5 and 6 also. I like NC State better, man. I think they're the better team. Hate me. I don't care. Georgia Tech, Pitt. What does this do? This could get interesting. Okay, let's go. Gosh, I like Stanford better. Miami, Wake Forest, them. Kind of like Duke a little better. They're pretty 50-50 with me here. Okay, let's see what happens if Pitt wins. Interesting. This is a very good. I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, like personally, I'll tell you this right now. These 2 teams are about equal for me. Obviously, I like Georgia Tech better than Pitt, but Pitt could be spicy in this game and upset. But I like Georgia Tech better. I mean, these teams I don't have in my top 25, but these are 2 out of the 3 teams that I say that are like the next ones in. I think if I had to pick today, I would like SMU a bit better. And then being home, I'll pick them. Don't say I love it, though. Final week, give me Georgia. Give me Duke. Give me NC State at home. Give me Miami. Give me Syracuse. Give me them. Give me Florida. Give me Virginia. Give me them and give me them. Okay, so what are we looking at here? So it'd be Clemson SMU, a rematch of last year. Interesting, but I don't know how the tiebreaker would work here because strength of victory. Interesting. Because Clemson is probably really good in this. And who'd they lose to? Clemson. So I think Georgia Tech would be in this situation, technically. So that's about right. Miami loses because they lose the two non-con games here, and probably this too. So I mean, for Miami to get in, they just got to beat them, then they're in. So that's pretty easy for them. They can do that, but they also beat Louisville. Like Louisville to get in, like they got to beat like these two teams, and that put them in. Louisville is a tough schedule, guys. Very tough. SMU, Clemson, Miami. Those are tough games. Pitt's on there too. I doubt they'd make it, to be honest with you. But I had them losing all three of those tough games. They probably win one of those. I don't know. Interesting. None of these teams can make it. Let's see how these teams can maybe make a bowl game. Florida State. Who can Florida State beat? They could beat Virginia or they could beat NC State. I think 7-5 is their ceiling. If I'm gonna be honest with you, they ain't beating Clemson. They ain't beating Florida. They ain't beating Miami. They ain't beating Alabama. Maybe Pitt. What's their win total of? If their win total is set at 7.5 or 8.5, I'd bet the under, and I bet a lot on it. A lot on it. What was it? 5 and 7. There you go. How can Virginia Tech go? They got to beat. They could beat them, or they could beat them. They could go. Boston College, you got to win 2 games. Yeah, you're probably not winning 2 games. If you were winning 2 games, it'd probably be like Syracuse and them. They're not winning 2 games, so. Okay, guys. A little shorter video than the Big Ten and the SEC, but this is basically it. Oh, let's look at Clemson quick. How could they not make it? Lose to Louisville. They did last year. Lose to LSU. Lose to South Carolina. That would take them out. For sure. Lose to SMU would take them out too. Even if they win this. Yeah. So, there you go, guys. That's about all the situations that could probably happen. Make sure you guys write in the comments things you agreed with me, things you didn't agree with me on this. But obviously, I think we see that. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams right here that are probably above the rest. I probably like Pitt next. And then it's a bunch of hodgepodge of like Duke, NC State, Syracuse, North Carolina, Virginia, that type of stuff. And then there's a gap, probably then like Virginia Tech, maybe like a Florida State. So that's kind of where I have them right now. But yeah, make sure you guys chuck a like on this if you like this video. Big 12 will be coming out, or unless I already posted that. But I think I'll post ACC for one first. So make sure you guys write in the comments things you liked about this, things you would change, teams you think I'm wrong on evaluating. I like to hear all you guys' comments, okay? So thank you guys for watching.